Hey guys, so today I decided to do a June favorites video for you. I wasn't intending on doing this because I was waiting to haul my other Sephora stuff and my Lime Crime order, but I just couldn't help it, and there have been quite a few products I've been loving this month, so these are also some recent products that I have hauled for you and also some products that I still love to use, so let's jump right into it. So I'm going to talk about primers first. This is an oldie that I've had, but I've been using it recently, and I've been really falling in love with it again, and that is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer. It's a skin smoothing face primer. I love this because it really doesn't smell that silicone-y, but as soon as you put it on, it just melts right into your skin, and it just really makes your makeup look really good. It doesn't make it look as good as the other one I'm going to talk about, but I still love this. I love using these types of primers for my foundation that I'm going to talk about. I mean, I'm just going to talk about my favorite foundation of life, and that is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I love using this foundation with these type of primers. Also, I've been loving the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer from the Ipsy Glam Bag. As you can see, I've been showing it some love. I love this. I really want to get the full size. So these two primers I really have been loving recently, and I've been loving to pair it with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, because I find if I use these types of primers with this, it's not as oily or dewy throughout the day. As you can see, I've been wearing this foundation for about 12 hours now. I've been working since I worked this morning at 11 a.m. so I had my makeup done by like 10:45 in the morning, and I've been wearing it for oh my god, I've been wearing it like 13 hours. But I did redo my eyeshadow. It is 4th of July, so that's why my eyeshadow looks a little crazy. I did kind of throw it on, so it might look a little bad, but I thought it looked okay to film. So but I love pairing it with this rather than my Smashbox Primer Water, because I find that it doesn't make it as dewy when you pair it with these instead, and it really keeps you luminous, but at the same time doesn't make you look too shiny. So that's why I really like pairing these together. But I love this foundation so much. It's like the most blendable, easy foundation I've ever found in my life. I just love this foundation so much. And I really like a light medium coverage. I'm not really like a full coverage kind of girl, so this foundation is absolutely perfect for me. So now I guess I'll talk about my favorite concealer and highlighting product that I've been using. I can't get enough of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I've been using it every day for the past like 2 weeks, and I have not touched my NARS Creamy Concealer. I just probably think that this might be my new favorite, because although I still love the NARS one, I really love this because it looks really natural under the eyes, and it doesn't crease half as bad as the NARS. As you can see, it has creased, but it still looks good. Like, from far away, my under eye still looks really good. So I cannot put this down. I've been using it so much. I love this. I probably will go through this. This might be the next product that I use up, but I just love it. I've just been using it so much. I am the shade Light Warm. It's just such a great product. And I don't care about the smell. It's just, I care about the product, and it's really awesome. And then I've also been loving the MAC Prep and Prime in Radiant Rose. I did haul this a couple weeks ago in my MAC haul, but now I'm telling you how it is. I've been using it every single day. It's such a beautiful natural highlight. I usually wear it underneath a powder or cream highlight like my ColourPop or MAC one, and I have been loving this so much. It is so beautiful. Speaking of highlighters, let's just talk about my highlighters really quickly. My favorite highlighter this month has been the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. It's just absolutely freaking gorgeous. This highlight is beautiful. I got into it because of Hannah XO Beauty, I think her name is. It was also in her April favorites video. It is so beautiful. I wore it earlier today, and then I threw on another highlight, but this highlight is absolutely just gorgeous, and I can't believe I didn't have this sooner. I didn't realize that MAC's highlights were so gorgeous. And then the other highlight I've been loving is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Lunch Money. I am wearing that as a highlight. Look how reflective it is. Can you see that? It is so pretty. I probably should have worn like a whiter highlight to go with like my brow bone highlight, but whatever. So that's what it looks like right there. So freaking beautiful. I really have been loving these two highlights this month. They're so similar, like in texture, just the ColourPop one is just a little bit lighter. It's like a white gold as opposed to like the bronzy gold. But yeah, I've been loving that one. So now I'm going to get into eyeshadows. So I actually don't have too many eyeshadows to share with you because I've shown you most of my favorite eyeshadows of life. But my go-to palette recently has been my Makeup Geek shadows, and I did mention this in my spring favorites, but I used this 3 times last week, and I just can't get enough of them. I especially have been obsessed with the color Shimma Shimma. I'm kind of already like hitting a little bit of the pan on the middle because I've been using it so much for the inner corner. If you can see that, I just have been loving this shade. I just want to show you like the dent that I've made like in the middle of it. Like, can you see that? I just love I've been obsessed with it for the inner corner. It's just, and also Makeup Geek says that you can use this as a highlight. I mean, can you look at this color? It's, oh my god, I can't even like show it to you because it's so reflective. Do you see that? It's just a little bit lighter than the MAC one, but literally they all look like the same texture, and this is an eyeshadow, and this is a $5 eyeshadow as opposed to, oh well, ColourPop is $5. The MAC one is most expensive, but I probably could literally use this as a highlighter. I probably will actually. But I've been loving that shade, and I've also been absolutely obsessed with Creme Brulee. I think this might be like my favorite shadow, like favorite matte brown eyeshadow. I love it. I talked about it in my top 5 crease colors. I love this shadow. It's so gorgeous. So those have been my 2 favorites. I've also been loving, I think this one is called Frappe in the outer corners, and this one as well. I've also been loving the 2 pink shades. Like, these are gorgeous shadows. I really want to get my hands on the foiled eyeshadows, but I can tell you I've used every single color in here, and I love all of them. They're just such beautiful everyday colors. That's why I got the everyday ones. So for single shadows, of course, I have to mention ColourPop shadows. They just can do no wrong for me. I'm going to tell you the 2 I'm wearing today. I'm wearing Ibiza on the lid. It might be a little bit more faded now, but I just love how it faded into the pink. I just can't get enough of this shadow. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in my June favorites, but it's so gorgeous. You see the dent that I put in this shadow? It's just beautiful. Like, it's probably like my favorite. This is like my favorite colored eyeshadow like ever. I just love it. I use it with every single blue look. And then I'm also using ColourPop's Erotic on the crease right there, so you can see what they look like. This one comes off a little bit more pinky on the eyes. It doesn't really transfer as much red, but it's still really, really gorgeous. So as you can see, I've also put a dent in that too. So I've been loving that as well. I mean, I did only use it today, and today is technically July, but since I've gotten these, you know, at the end of June, I just wanted to show them to you because I really have to mention these or else I'm going to go crazy not mentioning them for a month. And then this color, Sequin, I wore yesterday, and I completely fell in love with this color. You can see swatches of these in my haul for them, but as you can see, I've also put a dent in this too. It's just so, it's like the most beautiful rose gold shade. I absolutely love it. Then I also wore Game Face today to work. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. Like, these shadows are amazing. Like, ColourPop is amazeballs to me. I absolutely love them. I hope that this favorites isn't too long. I feel like it's like a million years already. And then I wore this color Desert in the crease yesterday and the day before, and I love it because it's so warm toned and it comes off like an orangey brown but not too orange, and it just looks so pretty with these glitter shadows with a satin shadow in the crease. I just love it. So I've been loving those. Of course, I've also been loving On the Rocks, but these 2 are definitely my 2 favorites for my new order. But I forgot to actually include that one, but you know, you've seen it before. then I'm going to talk about blushes because they're the two, like, let's talk about mascaras first. So I have been loving the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara, excess mascara. I told you I wasn't too crazy about this when I first got it, but I've been wearing it every day and I love it. It's just been making my lashes really beautiful and long. You probably can't tell right now. My makeup probably looks like crap, but I have been loving this mascara. And then I've also been loving the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I've been loving this for my bottom lashes. I told you before I probably would end up loving this, so I do love that. And then just a random product, but I've been using this to set my brows. I got it yesterday and I already love it. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is so great to set your brows with. It keeps your brows in place all day. And I'm really glad that I bought this. And it feels so nice when you put it on, when you finish your brows. It honestly feels like hairspray for your brows. So now I'm going to talk about a product that I just got yesterday, but I couldn't resist talking about it in this video, but I'm going to haul it really soon, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it already. And I finally invested in getting a beauty blender. Of course, I got the pink one, and I used this twice last night to see how it would apply my foundation, and I am obsessed with it already. I used it this morning to apply it, and my makeup still looks really good. And I just love how it applies your foundation. I can't get enough of this. I think it makes and it's so easy to apply my makeup on my nose. Like, I'm already obsessed with it. I knew I was going to be obsessed with this. It just applies it so evenly on my nose, and I can't believe that it does that. Then, I love it. I knew I was going to be absolutely loving it. Then I've also been loving NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer in the color Light 01 Finland. I talked about this in my other favorites video. It's the best tinted moisturizer I've ever used. I've used it quite a few times recently. I know it's been really hard for me not using my Giorgio Armani every single day, but I do use this probably once a week, and I still really love it. So I really love the finish that it gives. And then for blushes, I'm only going to mention two because I always feel like I'm reaching towards these same blushes. Actually, I'm mentioning three. I forgot about one more. I always feel like I'm reaching for the same blushes, but these are the ones I feel like I've been reaching for the most recently. And that is the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Blush in Video. I think I talked about this in my other favorites anyway. I love this blush. I continuously grab for it this month. It's such a beautiful neutral tone. I just can't get enough of that. I just wear it with like almost everything. Then, of course, this couldn't be a favorites video without mentioning a Becca blush, but I literally cannot get enough of Songbird. Again, I've been grabbing for it so much. I use it at least twice a week. So this is definitely another favorite. It's always going to be a favorite blush of mine. I absolutely love it. But then the most recent one, besides the video one, I also fell in love with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure. I said that I was a little bit nervous about putting this on, and I was hoping it wouldn't like make me look like a bruised fruit, but I love it. It's so pretty on, and I knew I was going to love it though because I love Hourglass blushes. I really like them. Like, I don't know why people say they don't like them. I think they're so beautiful because they're subtle. They're not too pigmented, but they give a perfect flush of color, so I love that as well. And then I'm going to talk about before I get into a contour palette, I forgot to mention one more highlight. I know I say I use this all over my face, but I've been loving it as a highlight recently. I haven't been using it as a highlight before that, and now I've just been using it as a highlight and all over my face, and I love the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder as a highlight. I really don't have to talk about it more because you guys know how much I freaking love this. But this is a highlight. It's so freaking gorgeous. Like, oh my god, I just want to put it on right now. I probably will end up using it tomorrow. I can't get enough of this. I'm obsessed with it as a highlight. It's just so gorgeous. Then, my favorite contouring powders has been the Marc Jacobs Instamark Dreamer Filter. I've been using this every single day because I feel like since it's warmer toned, but not too warm, that I feel like it's so perfect for summer. That's why I haven't been using the Too Faced one because I feel like that one is too cool toned for the summertime. But this color is so perfect for fair skin tones. As you can see, I've been using it quite a bit. I have been using a lot of this side, but I've actually been starting to use this, the powder to bake my contour. I know I was never doing that before, but I use it just to clean it up on the bottom right here, and it really helps, and it really gives like life to that part of your face, and it's really pretty. So I really love using it for that, and since this color is so close to my skin tone, that's why I use it for that. Let me show you really quickly. See, they're really super pigmented, and I'm going to swatch them. See, that is the powder, the light powder, and that is the Dreamer filter. They have pigment, but they're not like so overly pigmented that it, like, you know, it just looks really dark. It's so gorgeous for fair skin tones. I really have been loving that. And then just a few lip products. My absolute go-to nudes this month. I still cannot get enough of the ColourPop Lippie Stick and Cookie. I just wore it yesterday. I wore it like a few days before that to the gym. I just love this so much. I can't get enough of it. Literally, like, it is still my favorite nude. It's just, oh my god. Every time I swatch it, I just love this color so much. It's just the perfect nude to go with everything. It's not too brown. It's not too nude. It's like right in the middle. I really like brownie nudes, honestly, but it's not too brown. It's just so gorgeous. And then my other go-to has been the MAC matte lipstick in Honey Love. Oh my god, this is so pretty. As you can see, I've shown some love to it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's definitely more warmer tone than the ColourPop one. It's a terrible swatch, I'm sorry, but I'm running out of room. But it's so gorgeous. Like, oh my god, I love this shade so much. I'm really trying to give you like a better swatching. There we go. I love this shade. I'm definitely probably going to wear this tomorrow. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And then a couple products that I've gotten recently, but I've already like kind of fallen in love with them, and that is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipsticks in the colors Shimmy and Creeper. I thought I had Midi in here, but it looks like I forgot that one. But I've also been loving that shade as well. I did wear it today. But these would have to be my two favorites anyway. Shimmy, I wore like all day when I hauled all of these lipsticks, and I absolutely loved it. It lasted such a long time. Midi also lasted really long today too, and I had soup and everything, and it still stayed on. And this I wore all day on Thursday, like 2 days ago, and this lasted really well too. So these are great. I really like these, and this one literally felt lighter than this one. Like, this one barely felt like I was wearing anything. And Midi felt like that too. This one felt a little bit more tackier than the other two. But these are really, really good. I really like them. And then, I think these are the last products I'm going to mention. These are older lipsticks, but I have recently just been falling in love with them again because I actually worn them a lot recently. And those are the Too Faced Melted Lipsticks. I hadn't worn them for a while because I'm like, wanna, whatever. But I've just been loving them recently. I wore Melted Marshmallow and Melted Peony together to work a few days ago, and then I just wore Melted Peony the day after that, and it's like, I just love them. Like, I'm wearing two of them right now. I'm wearing Melted Strawberry with Melted Candy, but I forgot Melted Candy. I know I'm such a mess. I forgot an eyeshadow, a lipstick, and another lipstick in this video, but these have been definitely my three favorite shades anyway. Melted Strawberry is beautiful on. It's just like melts onto your lips, honestly, and it just looks so good. Like, these are probably the lipsticks that like least cling on to my lines on my lips, especially this one and Candy, because they're so smooth and super pigmented and just glide on your lips, and they're so gorgeous. But yeah, I mixed the two together to give my lips a little bit more of a pink hue, because the color, like I said, the ColourPop lipstick eyeshadow goes on a little bit pink in the crease. It doesn't go on completely red, so I had to like mix the two together to get like a better color. And then these two colors are just so pretty for every day. Especially, I can't believe how much I fell in love with Melted Marshmallow again. Just like, these are so great. Again, if you want the originals, go for the original lipsticks. And I've also been loving Melted Metallic Debutante as well from the Too Faced Melted Metal lipsticks. So yeah, that's it. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, CW819. My Twitter is PokerFace819. I'm sorry that I forgot some products, but you know, it's like a general showing. Like I showed mostly everything that I really love anyway. So yeah, bye guys. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Before I go, I forgot and I wanted to mention these makeup wipes. I just bought them 2 days ago and I love them already, and that is the Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes, the hydrating ones. These I found out from Nicole Guerrero or whatever her name is. You guys know who she is. She has like 2 million subscribers. She says that she uses these like every day to remove her makeup and she loves them. So I tried them out, and I've been thinking about trying them out from Target, but I was like, I'm not really sure if I want to, because like I don't know if they're going to be like the e.l.f. ones. But I tried these and I'm not turning back because these are so much better. They make my skin look so clear when I take it off, and they don't irritate like the e.l.f. ones. I mean, the e.l.f. ones are good, but if I use them too many days, then they start irritating my eyes. But these don't do that at all, so I'm definitely going to be using these a lot more to take off my makeup. And yeah, that's it. Bye!